Yeah, children, now in ratio and proportion, we are going to do next exercise, exercise 8b. Are the two ratios 30 is to 50 and 50 is to 75 equivalent? So we have, if we have to find whether the given ratios are equivalent, we have to write those ratios in the form of numerator by denominator. Like this is 30 is to 50, so I will write that as 30 by 50. And 50 is to 75, I will write 50 by 75. So the ratios have to be written in the form of numerator by denominator. After that, we have to find their cross product. So, and those ratios should be written in the form of A by B is equal to C by D. That means this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So if you cross multiply, like A into D is AD equal to sine, and B into C is BC. So if these two are equal, that means the ratios are equal. So we have to find the cross product. So in the same way, we have written 30 is to 50 A by B, 50 is to 75 is C by D. Now next step is cross product. We have to find their cross product. So if I start multiplying in the cross, that is A into D, right? A and D has to be multiplied. So 30 into 75. And here B into C, that is 50 into 50. So if I multiply this, I will get 2250, and 5 5s are 25, 2 zeros. So, but this is 2250 and this is 2500. They are not equal. That means the given ratios are not equivalent. They are not equivalent. Right? So this is the way you should do with steps. Write the ratios in the form of A by B is equal to C by D, and then you have to find their cross product and then multiply. If left hand side is equal to right hand side, then the ratios are equal. Let us see the next sum. Are the two ratios 56 is to 88 and 7 is to 11 equivalent? So what is the first step, children? We have to write it in the form of A by B is equal to C by D, right? So we will write it 56 by 88 in the form of numerator by denominator is equal to 7 by 11. So this AD should be equal to BC. AD should be equal to BC. A into D, B into C. Let us check. 56 into 11 and 7 into 88. So if you see, you will get 616, 616. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means this ratios are equivalent. So you can say yes, they are equivalent. So don't miss the steps because there will be marks for steps also. Let us go to next sum. If Rohit covered 120 meter in 20 seconds, then in how much time will he cover 210 meter? Now see children, this sums you can do in two ways. There is two method. One is proportion method and one is unitary method. Okay, you can do it this in two ways. Now because in exercise, before exercise 8b, all the sums are being done in proportional method. Okay, so exercise 8b we will do in proportion method and exercise 8c we will do in unitary method. So in the exam, if they ask you to do in a specific way, suppose in the exam the question is solve this problem in proportion method or solve this problem in unitary method. So you should know both the methods. But if it is not given any method, you can do either proportion method or unitary method, whichever you feel is easy for you. Okay, so now let us know what is ratio and proportion. In proportion, there will be four terms. A, B is to C is to D. So this is called the first term, this is your second term, this is your third term, and this is your fourth term. The first term and the fourth term are also called as extremes. They are also called as extremes, and this B and C is called as means. Okay, so if the numbers are in proportion, then product of the extremes will be product of means. That means what is product of extremes? That means this into this, A into D will be equal to B into C. So that means if any three terms are given, you can always find the fourth term. It is not necessary that this will be missing. Sometimes A, B, C will be given and D will be missing. So you will write it as X and then multiply product of extreme equal to product of means and you can find X. Sometimes C won't be given. This third term won't be given and you will be given this term. Same formula for all the word problems. If any three terms are given and you have to find the missing term, you can use this method. Okay. For that, you have to just remember that you have to write it in correct order. And what is that? Now when I am doing the sum, I will tell you. See, the question says, if Rohit covered 120 meter, that means this is the distance covered in 20 seconds. That means this is time. So we will write the order first. Distance and time. So if distance and time is the first order, then the second, third and fourth term also should be written as distance is to time. You should not write time and distance because this is distance is first and time is followed. Same where distance will come first, then time should come. So that is called as correct order. Now we will just write those numbers here. If Rohit covered 120 meter in 20 seconds. So 120 meter in 20 seconds. Then in how much time, that means what they have asked, time they have asked, how much time would he cover 210 meter? So 210 meter is distance. So we don't know time now. So we will write time as X. So I told you, right, if there are four terms given and if you know three terms, then it is easy to find the fourth term by using the formula product of extremes is equal to product of means. Now what are the extremes? This and this are the extremes. And what is means? This and this are the means. So I told you product of extremes is what? A into D is equal to B into C. Let us write this as A, B, C, D. So A into D is 120 into X is equal to B into C, 20 into 210. So now you want to find X. So keeping X here and 20 into 210 as it is. Now you are shifting 120 which is in the left hand side. This is before equal to is called left side, after equal to is called right side. So this 120 will go and join this side because we want only X, right? So 120 is going from left side to right side. What we will do, multiplication will become division. Now we have to just cancel. 1 0 on top, 1 0 down. Then 2 6s are 2 10s are. Next 2 3s are 2 5s are 10. 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 20. So answer is 5 7s are 35. And what is the unit for this? What is there? Not there, time. So time is in seconds. So we will write 35 seconds. Now, next sum. 10 pencils are sold at the cost of rupees 58. So what is the information given? 10 pencils. So what order is important? So pencils, that is 10 pencils, rupees 58. So cost, rupees 58. So if pencils is to cost, then next also you should write as pencils is to cost. Pencils is to cost. Find the cost of one pencil. So below pencil it will come and find the cost means this is the number missing. So again same formula, product of extremes is equal to product of means. So 10 into X product equals to 58 into 1 and 58 into 1 is 58, right? So now X I want to find out, so I'll keep X here and 58. Now 10 is going from left hand side to right hand side. So 58 divided by 10 which will be 5.8. You know how to calculate. See 58 by 10 means you write 58, right? So how many zeros are there? 1 0. So from the back, after one place, point. If it was 2 zeros, from the back to, then point here. So it is 5.8. 5.8 in rupees means what, children? 5 rupees 80 paise. So this is your answer. So next sum we'll do in next class.